The in-depth part of my job is to make sure the superintendents understand the importance of safety, so that when they walk out on a job, the first thing they look for is what's going to hurt our people and how do I correct it? I want everyone to go home the same way they came to me. I want to have a face-to-face with these men and women as soon as they come through the door. It is important that once I receive these new hires or rehires, I understand that they've already had at least a 1-hour conversation with the HR department.
Our employees are our most important asset, so we are here for them for any of the needs that they have from the beginning of hiring the individuals, as well as once they get in, making sure they feel that family atmosphere that we have here and that they know that somebody is here for them. So we work really closely with safety, just as far as initially getting the employees in and making sure that they are ready to get up on a roof. We schedule orientation a couple days a week, and then our safety manager, he will have orientation for the safety side of it, usually 2 days a week.
First key element is, of course, fall protection. That's the number one danger that we have. They will put a harness on. They will understand how it fits, how to manage it, but most importantly, how to inspect it prior to use. The next step then is we talk about hazardous communication. We do deal with chemicals that if it gets exposed to your body, it could cause burns. The last thing that we really put in the element is PPE. PPE is for the individual. It stands for personal protective equipment. We have to instill in new hires and rehires that the gear that we're giving them is gear that they need to have with them and use every day because it keeps one safe. And I'm pleased to tell you that the over 200 employees that we have and the hundreds of thousands of man hours, our experience modification rate is at a 0.58, which is well under the national average for roofing firms.
Well, I think the fact that we have an HR department that is just 2 people totally dedicated to HR, that is their sole job, is to take care of our employees, take care of our benefits, make sure that we as management and we as a company are following the rules, and that HR is guiding us and recommending to us how we should handle those things.
The culture is so developed that if our employees see Rob Springer out, he understands that they are 100% safe. There is a complete management and ownership buy-in in safety culture. If we tell Mr. Springer that we have to have specialty gear to keep our people safe, without a doubt, hands down, get it. As much as we focus on safety on job sites and elevated work, we also focus on the smaller things, and that's office safety. You can't just come and go and freely walk to and from areas now without the use of a swipe badge. So the onboarding process that men and women get with the HR program, that now gives them the access to the areas that they're only allowed to go to.
What I see for us is just able to continue to recommend things that can make the company better for the employees and getting good employees to make the company better.
There's a reason that Springer-Peterson is as successful as it is, and that's because we do have our own way of doing things, and it's safe. As successful as it is, and that's because we do have our own way of doing things, and it's safe.